Speed Cafe is here in Kelly Racing's Braeside workshop for the unveiling of the new Nissan V8 Supercar engine. I've got Todd Kelly with me. Now Todd, you described this as an emotional day for you. It's obviously a big milestone in the project and something that you would have been looking forward to revealing to the press.
Yeah, I'm extremely proud of what our team's created here. This is an absolute masterpiece. Looks like it's almost out of a Formula One car, more so than a V8 Supercar. Not far off having the engine on the dyno the next week or two, and we can hook into all of our durability testing and try and match the power curve to our current engine. But yeah, I'm extremely proud of what the guys have been able to achieve here, and can't wait to see the truck full of 10 or 12 of these things to head to Clipsal with.
Now, a lot of it has been done here in-house, but you've also had to deal with Nismo in Japan and suppliers from all around the world. How have you dealt with all those things?
It's been pretty tough in terms of the time frame that we've had to design this engine. We actually imported an engine in the early part of last year from America and convinced the team that it was actually a boat engine for one of our race boats. So we got the engine on the dyno, did a bit of preliminary testing to basically work out whether we could achieve the correct amount of horsepower to get the engine homologated. We then went to Nismo once we'd actually done the deal with Nissan to become their factory team and verified that the VK56 was the right option, and went through all of the things that they've learnt with that engine, like cams and timing drives and bits and pieces. So really condensed probably 1.5 to 2 years worth of work into 6 months to now arrive at an engine. It's only 6 very short months from a road car engine to what you see here, so it's been a pretty heavy workload, but yeah, extremely good job from all the team.
So we do have an engine that we're looking at now, but as you say, it's yet to really be dyno tested. Just talk us through the program from here in terms of your own durability testing and then V8 Supercar parity testing as well.
Yeah, well, the first 2 engines will spend their whole life on the dyno. There'll be hours and hours and almost run full time on the engine to go through all the durability stuff. We obviously have a lot of work to do to get to Clipsal and be confident of all of our, like the current engine we have, we know every single component in that engine, how many Ks it can comfortably do before it needs to be replaced. At this point, we don't know really what many of the components in this engine can do, so we need to do a lot of that on the dyno. We'll have to probably do a little bit of tuning with camshafts and exhausts and inlet manifolds to try and match the power and torque curve of our current engine, and once we're happy with both the power output and the durability, it will then go to V8 Supercars to get homologated, and they'll confirm that it has got an acceptable amount of power, and then at that point we can actually go back and put this engine into full production.
We talk about power and torque, but I'm gathering with the overhead cam engine, fuel economy is going to be interesting to balance as well.
Yeah, the biggest one's probably going to be the power and torque. The way this engine will work and what power it will make will probably be a little bit different to our current engine, but to make the same amount of horsepower, I don't see that the fuel economy will be too much different to what we currently have. So there's plenty of scope with the Nissan engine and also the existing engines to get complete parity with the engine program. We've been through every scenario on the commission at V8 Supercars, and that's really how we've arrived at this specification of engine. So it complies with every single rule that the current engines do: bore and stroke, compression ratio, RPM. The only difference is it's got 4 cams instead of 2, so we're confident that we can get complete parity.
Obviously you're going to need a car to run this engine in. Can you give us a bit of an update on how the chassis is going and when we might see it hit the track?
Yeah, the whole Ultima design program's going really well. We're at the point now where all of the design's done. We've actually got nearly all of the parts in production and actually made and on the shelf, whether it be rear door skins or quarter panels or bumper bars. So that's well and truly on track, and it's not far now till we get the engine on the dyno and ready to stick in a car and on the track.